want to present about Gamuda Berhad. First of all, introduction. As the growth Gamuda exploring new and better way as to maintain and enhance to development city. Gamuda try to improve and get an innovative construction technology in development and infrastructure project as to gain the positive impact on surrounding community and reduce the environmental impact by understanding the underlying sustainability impact, including the climate change during the construction. Any positively impact can be achieved. Intan Nur Fatihah Sari 2017. Next, background of studies. The purpose of this study is to examine the relationship between the project management issue and sustainability construction practice in Gamuda Berhad at Malaysia. Gamuda Berhad is an engineering property and infrastructure company that based in Malaysia. To sustainable construction practice, the performance of Gamuda Berhad must be linked and strongly supported by company mission and vision. Their mission is to reliability, deliver innovative world-class infrastructure and premier lifestyle properties to their customer through the core business in infrastructure development and construction, operation of infrastructure facilities and property development. Next, problem statement. Any of the construction industry will face a major problem and challenge and become worse in the future if don't have an effort to overcome. The bottom line is therefore delaying on a housing project in the construction industry are very common and important problem that should be further investigated because this problem affect not only to the construction sector but also the growth of the economy and the sustainability in the development.
Okay, next is research objective. The first objective is to identify the specific project management issue at Gamuda Berhad. The second one is to determine level of the sustainability construction practice at Gamuda Berhad. And the third one is to examine the relationship between the project management issue and sustainability construction practice at Gamuda Berhad in Malaysia. From research objective, we can create a research question, which is the first one is what is the specific project management issue at Gamuda Berhad? What level of sustainability construction practice being demonstrated at Gamuda Berhad? And is there a relationship between the project management issue and sustainability construction practice at Gamuda Berhad in Malaysia? Okay, for the research hypothesis, there is positive and significant relationship between the project management issue and the sustainability construction practice at Gamuda Berhad in Malaysia. For the significance of study, this study will help to extract lesson of the research issue which have the potential to affect the organisation. It's an anticipate that project management issue has positive and significant relationship with sustainable construction practice at Gamuda Berhad. Okay, for the limitation of study, as in any study, the study has its fair share of limitation. Hence, the following are some of limitation. The first one is generalization. The sample consists of a list of managerial levels from Gamuda Berhad only. And cross-sectional research. The cross-sectional nature of study reader is to be less than either compared with longitudinal studies. And self-reported data. The research combining the qualitative and quantitative tools in choosing the sample for this study.
So here is the literature of review, which the construction, also called building construction, the techniques and industry involved in the assembly and erection of structures. Primarily those used to provide shelter, construction is an ancient human activity. As for the theoretical framework, the title is Project Management Issues and Sustainability Construction Practice at Gamuda Berhad in Malaysia. The independent variables are project management issues, which is lack of communication, inadequate skills, budgeting issues, and scope creep. While for the dependent variables, the sustainable construction practice, which is design and procurement, the technology and innovation, the education of training, and also measurement and reporting. The moderating variables are organizational size. To define the project management, which is a series of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the organization resource to achieve the specific goals and objectives. While for the construction, it covers the process involved in delivering buildings, infrastructure, and industrial facilities, and associated activities through to the end of their life. For the sustainable construction, the understanding of sustainable construction that supports sustainable development should be more extensive within the construction industry to ensure effective collaboration across the sector as a whole, hence to improve the efficiency of design, procurement, and construction process. As for the research design, the research is utilizing the descriptive correlational research design.
Okay, part is sampling from a list of managerial level as representative will be extracted from Gamuda Berhad located in Malaysia. There are 1,000 employees at Gamuda Berhad. Population is referring to the long group of the people or thing which is become the main focus in the study. The research will do a research about the problem of the study by making surveys around the population select. However, there is some time where the research cannot do the surveys in every age of the people in the population due to lack of budget or time. Because of that, the researcher use a sampling technique. Sample is the subset of the population which is become a subject that represents the population. In this research, the population of the managerial level as representative of Gamuda Berhad in Malaysia who experiences and currently with project management issue and sustainability construction practice. Sample. According to 1988, 10% of the total population will be a good sample size. Therefore, 100 management employees will be take a sample. A management level of employee at Gamuda Berhad will be represented. Next, plan for data collection procedure. Primary and secondary data will be used in this analysis.
So, let's move on to the validity and reliability. As for content validity, the contents will measure the concept. As for face validity, experts will validate that the instrument measures what it names suggests to measure. For test-retest reliability, the reliability coefficient obtained with a repetition of the same measure on a second occasion. And for inter-item consistency, the Cronbach coefficient alpha will be used to test the reliability coefficient value. Lastly is a plan for data analysis. There are 3 research objectives. The first one is to identify the specific project management issues at Gamuda Berhad. Its variable is independent variables evaluated in terms of nature. Its measurement is measure nature of specific project management issues. Its scale is interval and the statistics is a mean, median, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, skewness and kurtosis. The second research objective is to analyze the sustainability construction practices at Gamuda Berhad. Its variable is dependent variables evaluated in terms of level affected.
Its measurement is measure the level of sustainability construction practice. Their scale is interval and the statistic is mean, median, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, squareness and kurtosis. The last wishes objectives is to examine the relationship between the project management issues and sustainability construction practices at Gamuda, Berhad at Malaysia. The variable is both variables evaluated to seek how much variance in both variables. The measurement is measurement on relationship between two variables, which is project management issues and sustainability construction practices. The scale is interval and the statistic is multiple linear regression, MLR. So that's all from us. Thank you.